He's not the guy you want to be filming. Don't film me, film me.
I told you, they can't help themselves. He's like, whoa. Hey, what's your favorite Jordan?
Probably the 4s.
Yeah.
4s or the 11s. You know,
Comfy.
yeah, I'm a big Jordan fan.
I
so.
remember when I first started golfing, I just wore my concretes
Yeah.
because I was just like, it felt flat. And everyone's like, are you gonna finally get any proper golfing shoes?
Oh,
And I'm like,
oh, for sure, because
nah.
you got to get the spikes on the bottom, you know.
You have your little spikes on the bottom too.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay, I need
legit
to-
golf shoes. So we will check it out. A little practice.
What year is this for you golfing?
Probably like 6 or 7.
Who
Seriously,
introduced
like
you?
I've been golfing for probably like 10 years now, but the first few years I didn't really, you know,
Who
get
introduced
into
you?
it. Just some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some friends. So now it's something I really enjoy doing. You know, going traveling all over the world and playing some nice golf courses.
Do you have like a favorite golf course?
I like, well, I mean, I'm a Toronto guy, so St. George's is up there for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, St. G's, Tobico, shout out.
Okay, here he goes.
All right. All right.
Okay. Okay.
That was pretty good.
If I do say so myself.
That was pretty good.
If I do say so myself. Let me just ride
Now-
up to where I go.
Yeah, I can give you a lift if you want.
Okay. Let's see if these 10-minute golf lessons pay off.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay.
We made contact. He's like, you're new here.
Keep that eye on the ball.
Oh, come on now. That was great.
Jesus! No!
Right. Oh,
We're over there.
it popped out. You see that?
Did it?
Yeah.
Guys,
Look at that.
struggle bus over here. It's a struggle bus. I actually played football in high school.
Oh yeah, did you? No way. What position?
Safety, because I was a
Nice.
massive Troy Polamalu fan.
Yeah,
So I
oh,
wanted
yeah.
to be like Troy. I just never had Troy's hair.
How could you not be?
Exactly. Do you watch football at all?
I do, of
Who's
course.
your squad?
I'm a big Dolphins fan.
So JVR is the worst best
Golfer,
teammate.
yeah.
Okay, so he's the worst golfer. Who's the best golfer?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Phil's up there.
Okay.
Phil Kessel, he's up there. I think Tyler Bozak too.
Okay.
He's probably like almost a scratch now. So shout out Bozy and Phil.
Uh-huh. So who introduced you to the game of hockey?
The game of hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my dad. I mean, when I was younger, he was a big hockey fan. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was a big Canadians guy and always liked to watch the Saturday night games. We'd watch them together. So he pushed me into hockey.
I remember watching you when you had won the Stanley Cup and just like the relationship that you both have. What has your dad meant to you over your career?
Oh, a ton. I mean, he's been a mentor of mine, so kind of showing me the way. And I mean, he didn't really play hockey or anything professional. I mean, nobody in my family really played hockey at all. So you know, it's a pretty cool and unique story behind that. But yeah, he's obviously a mentor and paved the way and been a great role model for me.
What did your dad want you to become? Like my mom, I'm a first-gen Canadian. My mom
Yeah.
wanted me to be like an accountant. What did
Yeah.
your dad want you to actually be?
A librarian.
A librarian?
I'm just kidding. He wanted me to be a hockey player the entire way. He thought I was going pro and he believed in me, and he realized I had a skill level early on,
Yeah.
and you know, it was something that you know, I kind of pushed myself into it too. I had the passion for the game, and you know, with that combination, I think is a good recipe. So yeah, we both did it together.
Are there days when you like hate the game sometimes, and how do you like find your way back?
Of course, absolutely. I mean, because now it becomes, you know, like you're growing up, you're playing hockey
business.
for fun.
Yeah.
And now it turns into, you know, a livelihood. And even though it's something I've always wanted to do, sometimes you know, you feel like you're getting a little too consumed with it.
Yeah.
But you know, that's what vacations are for. So
That's what golfing's for.
that's what the beach is for. So you always hit the reset and
Yeah.
away you go.
Good. Okay, let's see this. Lord, please don't make me look as terrible.
We believe in you.
No, no one believes in
We
me.
believe in you.
Jeez, okay.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Lift your head a little bit
The
there.
great thing about television, we can all edit this part out.
Yeah, I think that with that,
We're
that
just
was
gonna
like
play best
two-
ball. We'll
that
pick
was
that
like
up.
200 yards, I think, that shot.
Listen, for post edit, make that ball look like it went way further
There
than
you
it
go.
actually did.
Oh, see, it's easy. See, that's where my ball landed, a little backspin.
Oh. It's the silence for me.
Okay,
Okay, let me act like I hit this ball here.
it's good enough. I'll take a par.
All right.
So it's breaking left, if that means anything to you.
You damn well know it doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
It's breaking right to left, a little uphill, fan in your face. Okay.
yeah, now I'm serious, huh?
I don't know, the shadow's throwing me off a little bit.
Don't blame it on the shadow. If you
not
ain't
gonna
good,
lie.
you ain't good.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, fine.
There we go. Pressure's on now, I
We
guess.
We're gonna be here a while. I was at the RBC Canadian Open watching that playoff.
Yeah, was that not nuts?
Stress.
That was probably like.
And then watching Adam Hadwin get tackled after.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
that went viral. That's probably like one of the greatest Canadian sports moments.
Like imagine. No.
Golf moments. Uh-oh.
Nah. We're just gonna give up.
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
this,
it's
Dad.
a gimme. I saw you put it in.
Like, do you ever think about like those Canadian moments and like what they mean for you in your career, like the pinnacle, just being able to do something on home soil?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean that's well, I mean for hockey players, I think all athletes, it's like representing your country at like the international level is always special. So, you know, I could only imagine. You know, it's
But
cool.
you think about yourself, like you're kind of like a first of your kind,
Yeah.
being someone of color, being in this space. Like, what do you hope for the next generation of hockey players, what they look like, but also what the space feels like for them to be in it?
Yeah, well, comfort. I think that's first and foremost. Just you know, feeling like you belong there and you can play with everybody. I think, you know, trying to reach out to that kind of demographic is important because, you know, if the game's for everybody, then that's just gonna entice people to play, and you know that could unlock, you know, talent levels that we might not have seen or might not have figured, you know, are coming from a specific group. So it's cool. I think it's trending in the right direction.
When you think about yourself, I always want to ask this because your name is always brought up all the time. I don't know what it is around this time of year, whether it be trades, whether it be comparisons, whether it be all of these things. Do you check social media or not? It's okay if you do.
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
obviously I have like my own socials, so
Yeah.
I'm like it's not like I'm not on there. So I'll see articles, you know, come across here and there, but you know, it's not like I'm going to, you know, I'm looking for the smoke and just searching my name. So I think
There are some people.
Yeah,
We've
for
found
sure.
some folks with burner accounts.
Nah, man, I played in Toronto for too long to be doing stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of mind my own business and, you know, let people write whatever they want to write or talk about whatever they want to talk about, good or bad.
Does it fuel you?
Yeah, of course, the critics. You know, I think that's competitive people in general. You know, if anyone talks smack, you want to.
Like, how sweet was it for you to just go like, shh?
Yeah. Well, ultimately, that's the fuel. That's what drives you,
yeah.
right? Just to be able to put make somebody put their foot in their mouth.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of hide after, you know, if they say something disrespectful or something to doubt you. And I understand, you know, there's going to be, you know, clickbait people out there that are trying to just get some views, but at the end of the day, you want to make those people look bad.
What about your compass? Like, you're a father, you're a husband, you're a family dude. Like, what is your why, and has that evolved over the last few years?
Well, I think, yeah, definitely. I mean, having a little girl kind of changes you a little bit, and you know, you just see things from a different perspective and through somebody else's eyes instead of your own for once. So, you know, I feel like, you know, that's just part of the evolution of, you know, growing up.
What do you want your daughter to see about you?
To say or to see?
What? Yeah, like what you want her to
Yeah.
see. She'll see
Just-
obviously the accolades.
yeah,
she'll see
just-
the career, but what do you want her to actually
just,
see?
Just positivity and
Yeah.
be a good influence and show her the ways of life. I guess, right? I mean, parenthood's it's a funny thing.
It's a trip.
Yeah, it's not like
I'm a
you could-
5-year-old.
It's not like it's not like you. So It's
Yeah.
not like you can really prepare or there's no book you can read to master it. It's just kind of living on the fly, and I kind of sometimes I'd prefer it that way.
What was like the most humbling moment in parenthood for you?
I mean, I'll never forget the first few times my daughter saw like people approach me and
Yeah.
want to take pictures with me, and she was all confused. She's like, who are you? Like,
Why do they want you
why
and
do
not
they want
me?
your picture?
Yeah.
So it was kind of a funny conversation we had, but it's always, I mean, things happen every single day where you're like,
Yeah.
damn, she's just gonna love you no matter what. So it's a great feeling.
Absolutely. You talk about your foundation and just the incredible things that you guys are doing. I think I saw a $1 million donation, which is wild.
That's right.
Why was that so important for you to do?
Well, ever since I've been given this blessing and this privilege to do what I want to do, and I feel like just you kind of get what you give type mentality. I like to help people, and especially people that have helped me. So through the Nazem Kadri Foundation, we donate to community organizations, mostly in the local area, and food banks, women's shelters, hospices, stuff like that. So just trying to lend a helping hand, and I mean that one specifically was in the medical field that I feel like is just gonna revolutionize surgeries and optimizing timelines and stuff like that. But in terms of my charity golf classic, I think we've raised over $5 million in 8 years. So it's something I'm incredibly proud of, and of course I have an amazing committee that I couldn't do it without. So I got a great team, and that's what it's all about, just having good people around you.
It's amazing as I sit here and reflect, and obviously London boy, these are the streets I grew up on. This is the mosque I used to come to, and everything has just seemed to come around full circle. So I'm very appreciative, very privileged and honored to be the first ever Muslim to bring the Stanley Cup to the mosque. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
And just that parade, just to see your community come out and what you meant to the Muslim community. Did you know just your impact and just the gravitas of that moment?
That was I kind of had a feeling, of course, and just kind of obviously being not many people of my ethnicity and background playing and being that successful. So but that was an eye-opener for sure when I was able to just be the first to bring it to the mosque, and just like what we talked about earlier, just trying to be a role model and letting the youth, and the first thing I saw, the first 5-6 rows were just all kids, all little kids just fired up to see the Stanley Cup. So I don't think that's something they'll ever forget. Even when they're 20, 30 years old, they'll always be able to kind of visualize that moment. So it's special. It's special for me to do.
What do you think when I ask you to give the next Nazem Kadri a piece of advice that you've learned over your playing career so far?
Yeah, I think patience is important. I think especially in my industry, in my line of work, I think your emotions can just kind of be all over the place, and depending on what's happening in your life or your career. So just have the patience to, for yourself and for your organization, for the people you work with, and everything's gonna play out.
Perfect. You hungry?
Yeah,
we've got
absolutely.
food. Do you use this time to reflect on what's next for yourself, or do you just kind of mellow out, zone out, don't think about anything?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I don't. I always try to just stay present, and it's part of my personality and who I am. So I don't like to future trip too much. I just kind of worry about what I'm doing today and tomorrow, and go from there.
Today was a good day, though.
Today was a great day.
Today was a good day. Did you think you were gonna get this experience on the shift?
No, you know what? I'm just like we talked about earlier. I'm just happy it was sunny outside, and You know, the people are okay, but the sun's
The
great.
sun is
so-
just the best. Well, Nazem, thank you so much for being so generous with
Anytime.
your time.
Anytime.
It's a far drive, everyone. For anyone that's watching, this is a far drive to come out here. So appreciate it. Thank you for your gift and sharing it with the world. We appreciate you.
Of course, anytime. Thanks for having me.
Perfect. We done. We're wrapped.